3 dolphins washed up on the beach at Sandy Hook, New Jersey, and later died. It wasn't an isolated incident. A lot of marine life is dying in this area. At least 10 whales have washed up on the beaches of New York and New Jersey just this winter. Now, so-called environmental groups are supposed to watch out for this kind of thing, could care less. They're sweeping under the rug. It has nothing to do with the massive offshore wind farm construction going on nearby. But people in the area think differently. Bonnie Brady is the executive director of the Long Island Commercial Fishing Association. Bonnie Brady joins us now. Bonnie, thank you for coming on. So dolphins, the smartest animal in the sea, famously washing up dead. Why do you think this is happening?
Thank you, Tucker, so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
The truth is, Tucker, we've had up to 22 whales from Massachusetts to North Carolina wash up in about 11 weeks, in addition to, I believe, 4 dolphins. And we don't know why. And the only correlation that those of us that work on the water and those that live on the shore has been to date is a correlation with large survey vessels that are being used for offshore wind to use site characterization of the ocean floor. Now, what that means is that they've been using sub-bottom profilers, which literally pulse low-frequency sound into the ocean floor several hundred feet. Now, the thing that's important about that is these whales, which are all baleen whales, humpbacks, minke whales, and the North Atlantic right whale, they all hear in low frequency. So what that means is that our government has given the ability of these boats to use a harassment authorization, allowing what they say is level B harassment. For a whale, that means harassing the ability for your migratory path, for feeding, for breeding, for in general, being able to go about your daily business. But in addition to that, there's something called temporary temporal shifts in hearing. That's temporary deafness. Now, you won't hear much about that, but obviously, if you're a whale and you exist in the water past a few meters where it's dark, you require the ability to hear for everything. As a result, if it's because the temporary deaf whale winds up becoming deaf and then surfaces because they're disoriented and then they get hit by a boat, well, then it's a ship strike.
Exactly.
Now, we don't know what's going on, but our group and Clean Ocean Action in New Jersey have asked for a moratorium and a federal investigation of what has been happening over these last 12 weeks.
Yeah, well, you wonder where the Environmental Defense Fund and the Sierra Club are. It's shameful that it's left to you to do this, but I appreciate that you are. Bonnie, thank you.
Thank you so much.